Hey y'all, it's King Eli. This is part two of trying to win 50 rings. We already have four. Sadly though, MJ's 27. So is Hakeem. Patrick Ewing's 28. We got our players are starting to get older, so yeah, that's yeah, what I gotta say. Let me adjust the rotation. Never mind. This is how the rotation's gonna be handled. Again, I'm gonna go back to trying to trade for picks because we don't have much pick. Actually, we do. Look, we barely have any 2024, 20. Wait, no, 1994, 1993 picks, which are important because 93 is Shaq. Pretty sure 94 is Penny Hardaway and Chris Webber. And, yeah, we just want picks for the future. Then, one thing I realized I should be doing is when I get lots of draft picks, I get the players instead of using them to go for the high picks and only getting the good player and only getting the two good people. I'll get like I'll use all the draft picks that I have and then use the other guys I have, other people I drafted and like pick 10 around that, something like that, and trade them for first round picks. I'll see you at the trade deadline. All right, we're at the deadline. Uh, let's see. What do we need to do? Everyone's playing pretty good. John Stockton averages like 2 steals a game and almost 10 assists and 10 points. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize we have the dynamic duo, Sean Kemp and Gary Payton. Yeah. Let's just trade these guys for. Let's see what first round picks we can get for some of these guys. I don't know if there'd be any picks. One thing I have to start worrying about soon is money because look, 20 almost $3 million, almost $2 million, $2 million, $2 million, $2 million, $2 million, $2 million. Which I'm gonna start going over salary cap, and then I have to cut players. I have to trade them while they're still gonna be 90 overall. Thankfully, though, we don't have to do that yet. Uh, I guess I'll trade for this 1993 unprotected first round pick. Let's see. I'll sign him. I can at most have 15 players. Well, I'm gonna. Who cares? Let's just see who I need to extend. Hakeem Olajuwon. And that's it. I'll see you at the end of the season. Alright, so D-Rob is MVP. Gary Payton, Rookie of the Year. Hakeem Depoy. I think he's been Depoy every single year. If I go, so he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seasons in the NBA. And if I go, where? Award history. Let's go. Defensive Player of the Year, 7. Every year in his NBA career, he has been first team All Defense and Defensive Player of the Year. Every year, he's been Defensive Player of the Year. We went 74-8. We have 2 first team players. No, 3. Let's simulate playoffs and win ring 5. I don't even need to look. There we go. Oh, snap. So we swept our way to the finals, but then we won in 7. Okay, I gotta start paying attention because there was 2 times where it went to 7. We won, but it was in 7. That's scary. I wonder who the Jazz even have. All right, doesn't matter. Let's go to the draft lottery. I forget who's in this. Oh yeah, it's Larry Johnson. Let's just simulate. We have the 2nd overall pick and the 5th overall pick, the 12th overall pick, the 20th, the 27th. See, I'm gonna use some of those picks. Some of them I'll trade. Barry Johnson goes 1. At 2, I'm going to draft Dikembe Mutombo. He's 25, which is kind of annoying. Who are those 2 guys that just got drafted? I don't know those guys, but I'm going to go with Steve Smith. Now I've picked 12, and I guess I'll draft. See, now I don't need these. I'll trade these 3 picks for a 1992 unprotected first and a 1993 unprotected first. Now I'm just going to simulate. We have one more pick that truly doesn't matter. It's the 30th overall pick. Doesn't really matter. I'll just trade for these 2 picks. Now it's simulate. Rookie signing. I'll sign both rookies. I kind of want to. I probably should have traded for the first overall pick, but that's okay because now I get Larry Johnson. Dikembe, I didn't realize Dikembe Mutombo was 25. I'm gonna trade him, and then I'll give him. I want to keep Steve Smith, but if I want Larry Johnson, I'm gonna have to trade Steve Smith. And here comes the second round picks. Hopefully they accept. Alright, instead of this 1994, I'll trade this 1993 Bullets pick and this 1992 Mavs pick. There we go. Larry Johnson is now a New York Knick. He will play. I'm not going to put him at the shooting guard. I'm just going to try shooting guard. See what happens. 77. Yeah, I'll put him small forward shooting guard. Alright. Team player options. Bring Sean Kemp back. And David Robinson. He's MVP. We have to bring him back. Let's just bring back David Robinson. Oh, he wants to accept that offer from the Heat, huh? Okay, D-Rob. Oh, look, Scottie Pippen's good now. He averaged 20 points. Let's go to Player Finder. I'm just going to look up Player Finder because he's going to pop up. And I'll trade him. I'll do this. Because he's MVP and we have to keep him. I'll give him the best contract he can get. What's going to happen? We have him, right? We do. There we go. Got a little scared there. Actually, I know what to do now. So I can make Derek Coleman a center. Right? And then I can make Larry Johnson a power forward again. Problem solved. Now we just need guards. Which we always need. I feel like we've always needed guards. Hopefully with this draft class, we can get a guard. And I know not since 94 is Penny Hardaway. 93 is Shaq. I know 1996 is stacked with Allen Iverson, Ray Allen, Steve Nash, Kobe Bryant. That draft class is great. Oh, I can trade for 1995 first round picks. I'll just do that. Player progression. Everybody going. Everybody. Nobody went down. Alright, perfect. Who's drafted in 1994? Who can I get in this draft class? Oh, alright. This is the Shaq one. We're officially in the 1990s. Yeah. So this is Shaquille O'Neal, Alonzo Mourning. See, there's no guards in this draft class. It's Shaq, Alonzo Mourning. So Shaq is 1992, and then Penny Hardaway is 1993. We need more picks because look, we have a lot, and then we don't have much 1994 or 1995 and 1996. I'll sign him for a minimum 1 year. So 86 overall. Okay, I like that. It's pretty good. I want to trade for like, all right. See, I don't need 2020, 1990. Oh, I keep saying 2020. I don't need 92 picks. I need like 94, 95, 96. What teams have a lot of picks? I'm really the only team with a lot of picks. Spurs always somehow get a good pick, or they used to. Let me try trading with them. I'll trade for all their picks except 1992, because, well, they're firsts, because we don't need 92. I mean, I'll take a 1992. They need $140,000, and they say no, which is okay because we have second round picks. Which, since we don't care about second round picks, if anything, we want to get rid of them because they're going to be useless. Perfect. They're not interested. Okay, what if I add a 1992 Knicks pick? They're not interested? Why not? Alright, what if I just put the 86 up? Who would want him? For how good of a pick can we get? These picks aren't that good. I guess I'll do this 1994 pick, and then I'll trade this point guard. Let's see. For this 1993 pick, and I'll see you at the trade deadline. All right, we're at the deadline. We're 36-3. Well, we're the 1 seed, obviously, and we don't really have anything we need to do. Maybe just trade for some first round picks. Maybe I forgot. I could run an 8-man. I should be running an 8-man. See? Derek Coleman has only played 1 game. How many minutes? He played 2 minutes. I feel bad. So, yeah, that's all we need to do. But we gotta be on the lookout. Patrick Ewing's almost 30. You gotta trade him eventually. You need to keep the young guys coming in. So, like, once players start to get old, then you gotta trade them for a younger player or future first, like, or good picks. Because then you use those picks and get the young player. But yeah, I just got to be on the lookout for Patrick Ewing. Once a player turns 30, unless they're Michael Jordan, David Robinson, or Hakeem Olajuwon, they're probably, or no, there's a couple exceptions, more than that. But yeah, I got to be on the lookout for if a player turns 30, not like 7 times out of 10, I'm probably going to trade them. So right now we're just trading these guys I'm picking up in free agency for some first round picks. It's taking a while to load, and Arvydas Sabonis looks so weird in the picture. I don't know why, he just looks so weird. Trade him for this 1995 Jazz first round pick. Alright, most I can have is 15 players. Okay. Free agency, free agency, free agency. Hot Rod Williams, minimum 1 year, he accepts. Dennis Rodman, minimum 1 year, he accepts. I'll get one more guy. This guy, minimum 1 year, he accepts. It's very easy. I just realized all these guys I just got are all power forwards. What's the odds of that? Dennis Rodman's 30 and he's a 79 overall. Oh, yeah, he's pretty good. Another Jazz first round pick, 1996. So how's Dennis Rodman? Since he wasn't on good teams, well, I don't know. I don't know what happened to him. He averaged the most average. his career averages are 3 points, which is normal for Dennis Rodman. He averages 5 points, but 6 rebounds. If Dennis Rodman couldn't rebound, he's awful. Dennis Rodman is only valuable for like his rebounding and his toughness, like and his hustle, stuff like that. But if he doesn't have like his hustle and rebounding, he's really just a waste of salary. So I get why he's in free agency. Another 1996 pick. I want to keep the 96 picks rolling in because with those picks, these picks can get me Kobe Bryant, um, Steve Nash, Allen Iverson. So I'll love it. I'll sign one more free agent and trade him for a first round pick. Most I can have is 15 players. Shut up. I don't want that guy. Then I'll trade. I'll sign him. And I'll trade him for a first round pick. Let's hope they're a good first round pick. Or another 1996 first round pick. I'm going to take it. I'll see you at the end of the season. Alright, D-Rob is MVP again, averaging a double-double. How is this guy Rookie of the Year? Who even is this guy? Hakeem Deploy? What a surprise. We went 75-7. Let's simulate the playoffs. This time I'm actually going to pay attention if the series becomes close. And we basically swept our way to the finals. So we lost one game. Yeah, we lost one game to the Orlando Magic. It's kind of surprising. I mean, oh yeah, they have Mitch Richmond. Remember so he averaged 22 and was Rookie of the Year. I traded for him because I wanted him, and then I had to give him up in the expansion draft a little bit after I traded him. Doesn't matter. Alright, the draft lottery. This is big. This is for Shaquille O'Neal. We have the 22nd, 24th overall pick, 27th. Alright, so the Suns have the first pick, and to get a young player, I'll trade them one of my older players. Since Hakeem is 29 years old, he's getting older. In his prime, he was averaging like 22 points and 15 rebounds, 22 points, 13 rebounds. He's fell off to 18 points and 10 rebounds. Still good, but for Shaq, I'm gonna take Shaq. I want him because he's a rookie. I get to keep him until for like 10 years. Honestly, he's gonna be good for a while. Oh, with the 22nd overall pick, Robert Horry. He's there. And we have more picks that I'm not going to use. I don't even know why I used the Robert Horry pick, but I used it. So I'm going to trade for these two first round picks. Now I'm going to sim to the end. I'll sign Shaq and Robert Horry. So now Shaq will be our starting center. And Robert Horry I will trade. Since he's a rookie, he's going to have a little bit of value. See? Yeah. I'll trade him for a 1993 pick. It's the Spurs pick, so it's probably going to be good. I'll re-sign these players. Who do I need to bring back in free agency? No one. Yeah, I don't need to bring anyone back, right? I would like to get a guard in the next. I would like to get a guard soon, just because we kind of need guards. I mean, next draft has Penny Hardaway, so I'll definitely draft him. Oh, snap, I forgot to write down ring 6. I gotta remember to write down our rings. I almost just forgot that we just had ring number 6. Let's see. Gary Payton went up 5. Sean Kemp up 2. Larry Johnson up 3. Oh, I see why he wasn't Rookie of the Year. He wasn't even that good. See? There's that dynamic duo. Sean Kemp and Gary Payton. We have them. We have them. So I'm now going to be running a Still an 8-man rotation. Why is it at 10? One thing we've had this whole time is a bad coach. Like, we haven't had a good coach this whole time. If I were to fire my coach, who could I get? Alright, I shouldn't have done that because now I can't get a coach. I'm just gonna simulate. Wait. I'll see you at the trade deadline. Alright, we're at the deadline. What do we need to do? How's Shaq doing? 14.6 rebounds. The rebounds aren't like Shaq. It's okay. We're gonna do what we did last trade deadline and trade for some picks. Like signing trades. Like we sign these guys and trade them. All for first round picks. Oh, it's taking long to load. It always takes long to load. So I'm going to trade for this 1997 first round pick. Obviously, yeah, I knew it. This is the Penny Hardaway and Chris Webber draft. It'd be cool to get both, but I'd be happy with one. Realistically, in 2K, I think you should sign Chris Webber in 2K. I forget who becomes better. In real life, Penny Hardaway. But we need. I mean, it doesn't matter if Chris Webber will be better. We need a point guard because we have Gary Payton as our only point guard. It's like we have Michael Jordan also playing point guard too, but he's shooting guard, point guard. And we need a backup shooting guard because Michael Jordan's our only shooting guard. But he's just so good, we don't need another one. I was kind of lying. But he is the best player of all time, but we kind of still need a backup for him. So we're getting more first round picks now. We have a lot of picks. I will see you at the end of the season. Alright, MJ's MVP. So Shaq didn't win Rookie of the Year. Hakeem, even though he's on another team, still won Defensive Player of the Year. I think it's kind of impossible for him to not win. He won 75-7 for the 7th time in a row, for like the 1,000th time in a row. Again, I'm paying attention to see if any series get close. And we swept everyone. We didn't lose a single game. That is ring number 7. Alright, let's go to the draft lottery. Let's hope we get a high pick. It'll make it way easier to trade for the first round pick if we don't have it. So we have the 3rd overall pick, the 4th overall pick, the 7th, the 8th, the 11th, the 15th, the 19th, the 22nd, and the 27th. It's tiring of saying all these picks. So we'll trade to the Seattle Supersonics and Cleveland Cavaliers for picks 1 and 2. We have way more picks than I thought we would have. So I'll trade them 3 and 19. 3, the 3rd pick, the 27th pick, the 19th pick, and the 22nd overall pick. Alright, and the 15th pick. There we go. The other team was the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pick 2 for the... No, not for the first pick. For the 4th pick, the 7th pick, which they'd accept that. They do. And now I don't need this 8th and 11th pick. I don't need those picks. So I'll trade them for other picks. Like a 1994 unprotected. And that pick actually looks pretty good. And then this player they just gave me could potentially turn into another first round pick. And he does. He's now a 1995 first round pick. Let's go to the draft. So I'm obviously drafting Penny Hardaway and Chris Webber. There we go. That's it. Now we have a backup point guard. And we have a lot of power forwards. But as you can see, Patrick Ewing's 30. He's out of his prime, and he's not getting any better. I mean, he's obviously not getting worse, but it's just time for him to go. He's not doing anything. So I'm just gonna trade him. Bring back Sean Kemp. Who are we missing? Anybody we need to bring back? Sean Kemp. And we'll bring him back. Let me make Sam Vincent. Okay. I'll let him go. And now Patrick Ewing will sadly go. Even though I'm a Knicks fan, he's out of here. But can I make a good trade out of him? Let's see what teams are bad and gonna stay bad. The Cavs, no, they're gonna get better. The Heat are bad. And they'll probably be bad by the time 1996 rolls around. And then I'm just gonna go try to trade for all of the Heat's picks. I don't know if they'll say yes to this for what's his name? Patrick Ewing. They need to make up $3 million. This exception. Oh, it works. No, I'll take away this 1996 pick and this 94 pick. Well, no, I'll bring the 1996 pick back. There we go. They say yes. It's kind of sad having to let go of him, but it happens. It's what's going to happen in this challenge. If we want to keep winning rings, we're going to have to do that a lot. All right. So MJ goes down one. We're going to have to trade him next year or the year after. Gary Payton goes up one. Shaq goes up 4. Larry Johnson up 2. And Derek Coleman up 1. Going to simulate. Use the 1994 draft. Who was drafted this year? Who will be in the draft? Who will I draft? Ooh. Okay, this is actually kind of good. So you got Jason Kidd and Grant Hill. All right, I'll get them. I'll see you at the trade deadline. All right, we're at the deadline. We are 37-2. Let's see, what do we need to do? Everybody's playing good, so we realistically don't need to do any trades. But we do, because we're doing this every trade deadline. We sign somebody in free agency, because there's always someone in free agency that we could trade for a good first round pick. See, look, he's an 81 overall. Now, I'm gonna trade him for a first round pick. Let's see, 1998 first? Nah, not yet. I'll do a 1996 first round pick. Now I'm gonna sign someone else. Oh, I can only have 15 players. So I'll just release 2 guys. Sign him. And him. Now I'll trade them both. Trade this guy for a first round pick. But what year will it be? It's taking a little bit to load. I see first round. I see multiple 1996 picks and multiple 1995. I'm going to do this 1998 just so I can get some 98 picks now, because we have a lot of 96 picks, which we should. We need a lot. Actually, we don't have that much. We should have a lot, though, because of, it's the year Kobe Bryant was drafted. Allen Iverson. If I don't get Allen Iverson, Ray Allen, and Kobe Bryant, like whoever I'm missing, I'm probably going to involve Michael Jordan in a trade for one of those guys. I know, it's sad, but that's just what happens. That's what happened. Players get old, then for this challenge, then they have to go if they're too old. But yeah, I'll see you. Wait, I should adjust the rotation. Oh my gosh, Penny Hardaway has barely even played. Oh, I keep forgetting to adjust the rotation. I'll see you at the end of the season. Alright, so MJ's MVP. We don't have Rookie of the Year, even though we have two good rookies. We went 78-4. We finally don't go 75-7. Oh, look at this. Patrick Ewing finally decides to average 26. Well, he finally has a chance to. I think we're going to sweep our way to the finals again. Never mind. We already haven't. Okay, D-Rob's finals MVP. That is ring number 8. I think that might be our 8th in a row, because that is our 8th ring. Might be our 8th one in a row. I don't know yet, though. Let's go to the draft lottery. This is the 1994 draft. This is Grant Hill, Jason Kidd. We have the 2nd pick, the 9th pick, the 19th pick, and the 25th pick. Gonna go to the Hornets and trade them. I'm gonna try to trade for the first round pick, for the first pick. I'll give them every other pick except for like the second overall pick. I'll give them the other picks though. They should say yes to this. They don't. Alright. It's okay. Just gonna draft whoever's at second. Who's the draft? Glenn Robinson. I expected it to be Jason Kidd or Grant Hill. They left me Jason Kidd? Alright. Who's at 9? Is there anyone good or should I just simulate? I'm just gonna simulate the rest of the draft. I'll sign them. Obviously, Jason Kidd is gonna be here, but now I think I'll make Penny Hardaway a shooting guard, so he can play backup shooting guard to Michael Jordan. Let's go team/player options. Let's bring everyone back in free agency. Just make sure we don't lose anyone by surprise. So let's bring back Gary Payton and Derek Coleman. Should I bring Derek Coleman back? I'm bringing him back on a 2-year. Let's just make sure they both come back, and they will. That's it for the free agency. D-Rock goes up 1, Peyton up 1, Shaq up 4, Sean Kemp up 2, Larry Johnson up 1, Chris Webber up 4, Penny Hardaway up 5 overalls. Simulate to the end of the season. Oh my god. No, it's simulate to next season. So who was drafted right before the Kobe Bryant draft? What draft class was it? Is this Dirk Nowitzki or... this is Kevin Garnett. Yeah, Dirk Nowitzki's way after. Nah, not way. I was also going to think Vince Carter, but Kevin Garnett? Alright, okay, we gotta get Kevin Garnett. If we don't get Kevin Garnett, I'm gonna trade Chris. No, I can't trade Chris Webber. I'm gonna trade somebody for one of these picks. Not MJ yet. I'll even trade Sean Kemp if I don't get the first overall pick. If I have to. I'll see you at the trade deadline. Alright. We're at the trade deadline. We're 37-2. Alright, you already know the drill. Find a free agent. Sign them. Oh! I just simulated. No, I simulated. I'll bring back Michael Jordan on a 3-year deal. That's it. I'll see you at the end of the season. Alright, David Robinson's MVP. Hakeem Depoy. Like always. We went 79-3. We only lost 3 games. Obviously, we're gonna win the finals. I'm already getting ready to write down the ring. And yep, we won. We swept everybody. So that is ring number 9. We are 1 ring away from having 10 championships. And we get the first pick and the third pick. 10th, 13th, 26th, 27th, 29th. We have picks, okay? Let's just go, since we have the first pick, let's just go straight to the draft protect players expansion draft. All right, I have to let Derek Coleman go. Man, that stinks. I mean, I wasn't gonna. I mean, he wasn't even gonna stay on the team though because I get Kevin Garnett. Who else? I'll get Joe Smith. We have the 10th pick. And I don't even, we don't need the rest of these picks. I'll trade them for future first round picks. Like this 1996 overall, 1996 pick. What else? What other picks do we have? I'll trade the 27th and 29th pick for a 1997 first round pick. And let's simulate the rest of the draft. Obviously, bring in Kevin Garnett and Joe Smith. See how we need a center now? That's why Kevin Garnett will become our center, right? He'll back up Shaq, which is all good. We have a lot of small forwards, but that's okay. Let's just re-sign everybody except for that guy, because we don't need him. Let's just make sure we keep all of our players. We'll bring Larry Johnson back. That's it. He gets a match from the Sixers. I'm not going to pay him more. So, if he says no, if he leaves, he can leave. Because I'm not paying him anymore. Alright, and he stays. If I were him, I would stay. I don't know why he would leave, because if I were him, I wouldn't leave a team that just has won 9 championships in a row. That's just me. I don't know about him. So, MJ goes down one. I'm definitely trading him next offseason in the Kobe draft. So, and Shaq goes up 2. Chris Webber up 4. Penny Hardaway up 4. Jason Kidd up 4. Kevin Garnett up 1. And these other players that aren't even supposed to be important on this team are actually kind of going up in overall. Which, that means I could just trade them for picks. That means I can get first round picks without having to sign all these guys. I'm definitely going to be running like a 10 or 11 man rotation. I haven't been editing the rotations, which I have to because now like we have tons of good players. And we're just getting better. Especially after this draft, there's like 5,000 good players. Look. Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, Steve Nash. They even have Marcus Camby, right? Allen, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Peja Stojakovic, the Big Z. Like, they got Jermaine O'Neal. Like, this draft, Derek Fisher. This draft class is stacked. Like, this is probably the best draft class that we are going to have for a long time. So I'm good, definitely run an 11-man rotation. And I'll see you at the trade deadline. Alright, we're at the deadline. We're 38-1. Yep. Everybody. Joe Smith have just 3 points. Same with Kevin Garnett. Man, it's sad because Kevin Garnett isn't doing that good. Player mentorship. Gonna have David Robinson mentor. No. So, where is Kevin Garnett? Kevin Garnett is gonna be mentored by David Robinson. Back down Punisher. What else? Pick Dodger and I'll do Box Out Beast. Yep, there we go. Alright, I'll see you at the end of the season. Alright, David Robinson's MVP again. We went 81-1. No. Man, we almost went 82-0. Alright, I'm gonna write down their 10th ring. This is our 10th NBA championship and 10th in a row. Just saying. David Robinson, Finals MVP. Sadly, this is the off season where Michael Jordan leaves the New York Knicks. You don't even have the first overall pick? Yeah, Michael Jordan, you are off this team. Look, so I'm going to go to the Grizzlies. And yeah, I'm going to go to the Grizzlies. Let's find the Vancouver Grizzlies. Pick 1 for pick 12, pick 13, and Michael Jordan. Easy. See? Who has pick number 2? The Dallas Mavericks. Okay. Sadly, Michael Jordan's off the team. It needed to be done. He's old now, so it's just time. Who do I need to trade anyone? I'll trade away, let's see, 11 points. I guess I'm going to trade Larry Johnson for the second overall pick. See, I'm going to just trade the 19th overall pick, and they accept. So we have pick 1, which we're getting Kobe. We have pick 2, which we're getting AI. And pick 3, which we're getting Ray Allen. And then the Rockets have pick 4. Let's go trade the Rockets for pick 4. I'll give them pick 14, pick 17, and pick 18. No. And pick 21. And pick 29. They say yes. So we have the first 4 picks in the draft. With this pick, I would get Steve Nash, but we just went crazy on guard. So I'm getting Marcus Camby. And obviously, we gotta sign everybody we just drafted. So that's a ton of shooting guards. We're now gonna make AI a point guard. Kobe a shooting guard. I guess we're gonna have Ray Allen play small forward. And honestly, we have too much guards. So I'm gonna trade. I think Gary Payton's getting a little bit old. He's not even that good anymore. So I'm just gonna find a team with a lot of first round picks. Or just some first round picks. I guess I'll go to the Dallas Mavericks because they have 2 1997 picks. I'll do these picks, and then how much money do I need to make up? $4 million. I'll do this guy. And they say yes. Let's go team/player options. Bring everybody back. Qualifying offers. Bring Shaq back. Who do we need to bring back? Just Shaquille O'Neal? From the Nuggets. No, Shaq might leave? No. 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 I will not let Shaquille O'Neal leave the team. He is the second best center in the league. Player option. I'll give him. He has to say yes to that. Let's just keep going. And he's on the team. Yep. Alright. I think that's all for the video. Yeah. We did pretty good. We have to cut somebody. Good thing we have that guy. So I'm just going to edit the rotation to make sure it's good because I'm probably going to forget by the next video. I'll make it a 12-man rotation. So I'm glad you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe. Peace, Hoopers.